What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of It's About Deep with the one and only, the deepest. We're back again with another video, another banger one, and it's a special one for today. First and foremost, if you're new to the Let's Go Deep channel, please like and subscribe to the channel, especially subscribe. Indulge yourself in the Let's Go Deep content that we've been releasing for the past months. And secondly, for today's video, Space Sekas, the one and only C Blak, back again with a new album that was recently released last week on the 16th of August, titled Tumelo. One word to describe this album: soulful. Soulful, soulful, soulful. And particularly the song that we're going to be tuning on to for today is a song titled Rhandza, I Love You by C Blak. Giving a description about the song and dissecting it, it is a song filled with so much emotion, which speaks about the entire album as well. Because C Blak took time with this. He took time, he took precious time to produce something of good quality and good music at this level. Describing and breaking down this particular song in three formats. We start with our foundation, accompanied with a bass line. The bass line has a specific kick towards it that drives off this house motion and house rhythm of nothing of specific high and nothing of specific low, but something of flowment, if that's even a word, but something that flows forward in a constant, simple manner. Deriving to the melody of it. The melody of it speaks about the emotions released within this production. Because there's so many different melodies that are introduced in a perfect sequence time, and all those melodies have a uniqueness towards them because something on my eye. They have a uniqueness towards them because they tell a story. They have this connection of you as a listener and you as the receiver of the song, because it's been a while to hear such melodies that are constantly flowing towards a path that's accompanying you, which is not deriving you from the path of which you are going forward with, but it's accompanying you and trying to push you forward and trying to tell you that regardless of how everything is, there's something of beauty lying ahead. And that's the melody, the chord progression and melody progression established within the song, if I describe it in simple manner words. Also accompanied by this gassy element of C Blak that doesn't stay behind. What's C Blak without his own element of just establishing a vocal structure within a song where he sings, he tells a story, and the vocal element of the song ties up everything into uniqueness, because it enriches the emotional well-being of the song. It enriches it in a far distinct manner. It tells you something. It brings out the soulfulness side of the song, and it's a very, very special song and album, to be precise with it, because it's been a while, man, to hear such beautiful production of emotions enlist within it, because this was soulful, this was touching, this was enriching at its base. And you're gonna hear the bridge, but before we get into the bridge, let's just listen consciously to what we're hearing within this whole production. See back, let's go. hope you guys are seeing this and you listen consciously, because this is a beautiful breakdown of music at its base. This is such an emotional song, which is beautiful. I feel like beautiful, or any word that comes from me, is an understatement of such a beautiful, soulful, emotionalness, if that's even a word, of this album. Because this album, it's emotional. The song is emotional. It's touching. Coming back, breaking it down. As I told you guys, the sequencing of the song is what contributes to the beautifulness of it, because the uniqueness of it. Because let me start with the vocal. We had this atlas lying in the background, which in a sense was established to be means of being a melody of the song. And it was building up and building up. And what was particularly happening, it was building up towards something is coming. And then after that small break, boom, the vocal, the story, Rhandza took place. And that just continued and told the story and just made it deeper and deeper, and with a very, very high dash of soulfulness within it. You can see me touching my heart, feeling it, because that's what we felt from the song. As well as with the introduction of this vocal, the melody of it as well, the chord progression of it as well, just continued changing. And when it's changed, it just elevated us higher and higher, becoming deeper and deeper in such a soulful manner that I can't describe in words. One moment, sequencing goes into this mini bridge, and then you hear other elements being introduced, and just that synth that's loud. Do-do-do-do. Yo. Nah, guys. Nah, see, Blak, you fought with this one. This one was beautiful. This one you fought high with it, because even the introduction of all the elements, the synths were laid upon each other, where you have one synth that's gravitating in a low manner, giving it that bassy bump towards it, and you have one synth that's gravitating in a high pitched manner, giving that evoking I lost this word, evoking that highness towards the song. And together, mashed up together, it created something of uniqueness. It created something of beauty, something of emotion underlaying towards it. This track is by far the most emotional track that I've heard in a while. This entire album, C Blak took his time when he was making this album, and shout out to C Blak and Soul Candy, because this new revolution of house music that they are showing, it's beautiful, it's enriching, it's wonderful to see house music growing at its best, and it's getting more and more emotional. I'm gonna do a separate video about that, but it's getting more and more emotional, more and more soulful, more and more touching, which is beautiful. Shit. I'm gonna fast forward it to the bridge. And I just want you guys to listen consciously, because this bridge was structured by means of free play. Free play that is not governed by anything, and the only aspect that's governs the entireness or the uniqueness or the construction of the bridge is emotion. This is where he lit everything out. He lit everything out of, let me just show you how I feel. Let me just make you see how I feel, because this bridge is a bridge I can't describe. I am lost for word. All I can say is that you just need to listen consciously to understand it. Let's go. Know what I'm lost for words. And it's beautiful to hear that, to see that and feel that, because what we felt in this bridge is of uniqueness. It flows in a manner that I can't describe. It flows in a manner that just, it's like the end of everything. After all your hard work, after all the long hours and everything, and this is the end. And the end, which is it sounds by means of you finally made it. You finally made it. You finally made it, and this is your chapter coming to an end. Damn, damn. Hey man, let me cut it here. I just want to say a special shout out to Goodman Laka. See Black. Sebong. Sebong. This I you did you outdid yourself with this one. Tumelo is a beautiful album that is so emotionally enriched within it. It's beautiful to hear. It's your boy, the one and only, the deepest, signing out. And I'll be seeing you guys back where we all started. Cheers.